Hello there, everyone. So good to see you. I didn't just land here mere seconds ago. How's it going? Oh my goodness, we finally reached this point where we can finally talk more about Metaphor ReFantazio a bit more openly. For those who didn't see, earlier in the last month, I got to, well, I think it was early at the end of, no, it was at the end of the month before. Anyway, Atlas sent me over to New York to try out Metaphor ReFantazio, and I did an early quick preview of the game on our channel. I played only about the first 2 hours or so, so pretty much everything in this demo, the people have gone past what I've done so far. But I wanted to make sure that I was able to also experience that with you guys. Anyone that's probably hasn't already played it. But yeah. This is gonna be the real test of the new little audio thing I tried. So it's like in the Plucky Squire, we had a new feature that I added where when I speak, the volume of this stuff goes down. So in a game with more dialogue, I hope that works out even better. But yeah, thank you all for joining me here today. It's Metaphor ReFantazio. Oh, I'm excited. Thank you all for joining me. Professor Bonk, Ron Masters already had the demo already hooked you. Easy Game of the Year contender for you. Zeal Spirit, hello. Jacob haven't played much like this, but interested in watching the demo. Well, I hope this can get you a little more interested. It is that blend of a lot of the things that Atlas has created, most notably Shin Megami Tensei and Persona. So hopefully, if you're a fan of either of those two, the ideas in here will get you interested as well. Yeah, I love how this theme here is essentially, well, you'll find out more later, but the theme you're hearing right now is for the Academia, and it's somewhat similar to the Velvet Room. So this is essentially your Velvet Room theme. If we have to like start making comparisons to other Atlas titles, which we will as time goes on. So let's just jump right in and see what happens. I played the demo. Well, not the demo. I played the preview version on the Xbox One, Series S rather. They all blend together for me. Anyways, this is my first time playing it on the PS5, which I got the special edition for because I can't help myself. We speak English over here. I love the little Gallica loading screen. Audio language, I mean, I'm gonna do the English for all y'all who are not able to actively watch or listen, or can only listen. A network connection will enable some. I was wondering what this did. I couldn't add this last time because obviously we were just in a very closed space. Rusty McTin, hello, meme guy. Stacey UK, thank you all for joining. I too am hoping that this comes to more like the Switch 2 in time. There's a lot I'm hoping comes to Switch 2 with that new power we're supposedly getting. I'm doing okay. It's still hot. I'm probably gonna have to step away at some point to turn on the air because we're still at the end of a heat wave. I'm trying to survive, and I mean, with all this stuff on in this enclosed space, it's gonna get hot eventually. So I'm gonna be sweating at some point, but we'll work through it. We'll make it work. Ron Master saying English dub is so good for this game. I know, right? I was posting about some of that when I posted the preview about a month ago, and the voice actor for Stroll actually commented on the little clip I posted of him, and we'll probably reach that point later on in this demo too, of that specific moment. I was like, dang, this voiceover, this voice direction in this game is going to be fantastic. So yeah, network connection is enabled. What are you gonna wonder? Well, I guess we'll figure out what that does. Adjust the brightness until the tooth is barely visible. I don't want to be too dark. There, I can barely see the tooth now. We're good. All right, yeah, this is truly the first time I've tried this. I've been warned. Unauthorized reproduction has been work of fiction. This is that thing I always see in Atlas games. Anything that resembles any actual people, living or dead, or events, is simply a coincidence. The way it's just kind of shrinking down is very cinematic of it. They're like personalizing the Atlas logo in all these now, like with Persona 3 Reload, and now with this. Oh.
I trust this will suffice.
Let me know how the audio is, by the way, but I'm not speaking.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
We get pretty serious early on, so.
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same.
This was all in the trailers too.
Will perish alongside you.
We get stabbing real early.
By my hand.
this fabulous man.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Don't make it too obvious, Luis. This DQ is asking, what version am I playing? This is on the PlayStation 5. And the first time chat too, hello and welcome.
Here begins the demo prologue of Metaphor ReFantazio.
This is a little art thingy.
What we have to offer you is but a taste of the story from its beginning. But through it, your experience will mirror the full version. Should you wish it, you may carry over your save data to the full version. We thank you for expressing your curiosity about our tale of fantasy.
That's different. That wasn't there before. Obviously, it was just demo, but I love how there was a little art thingy. It was me sitting on the thingy, playing the game with my headset on. Oh, baby. New game. Rusty's asking, is GVG reviewing Metaphor? So we had, we're wondering if Atlas will let us review it, because
I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight.
okay, it's not auto yet. We had plans of doing that early on, because obviously they flew us out to preview it, so hopefully they would allow us to also review it. Still working on that. I mean, we only have like a week until it releases, so there is only so much I can do, even if they get to us like today. I would like to review it and at least, you know, talk more about it, but if I can't get it by then, you'll probably see a review come out a bit later, because this is a much bigger game than, say, episode I guess was. So the short answer is we'll see. More than likely, yes, but I don't know how early that'll be, depending on if Atlas gets back to us or not. But yeah, this is the really interesting part. Just right off the bat, the way the game is going to introduce a bit of a fourth wall break.
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Who are you who shall guide the protagonist? And I was like, oh, like me. So I'll put my name in. Oops, not DQ. Can't see over here. Yeah, let me know if you can hear the audio, because I now that we're out of a cutscene, it's probably a little bit quieter. So just let me know if you can hear who I'm pretty certain is Greg Chun speaking to me in the background. I'll name the protagonist. We shall name the protagonist later.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Is it confound to imagination? Is it a powerless creation? Not always.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
I love how there's always, with these Atlas games, there's, you know, normal difficulties, and then the hardest one is always like a very specific name, Regicide, for the highest difficulty. I'm gonna go normal. I don't think I can pick this. You cannot select this mode yet. Oh, I have to get better. Fine then. We'll be normal. As we set off.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh?
Was that our
certainly
queen?
hearing the stories. To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words.
We didn't get a
That
chance to
much
really
is certain.
converse with her the entire time that I played.
They're bandits!
Oh no.
Let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners! No crown or church will save us!
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on! Hey, keep it moving! Hurry it up! Next one! Huh? Look at you! What have we got here? He's an elder! So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you.
So ordinary.
What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
Not in my book. Oh.
Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get
Well.
stuck like us.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
No, we didn't get to spend more time with them. I'll prepare this right now. For later.
Aw, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff
It's
about
Gallica.
Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
I remember I picked the silly answers during my time with the game early on. Like, what mission? Are you all right?
Are you all right?
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Well, oops. I actually quite like Gallica from what I played.
Think we'll make it?
And I forgot to mention, yeah, our main character will speak. will not be silent the whole time. I mean, it's half and half. You know, you answer your questions and they'll actually speak aloud. So that's really nice. Yeah, I was like, this is just rated T for teen. Oh, I mean, we just got someone slashed across the back. We've already seen 2 people impaled through the torso before we even got control. All right, this is rated T for teen, you know. They can handle a lot these days. Okay, I gotta relearn how to do this. Move, dash, and dodge. Some actions can be performed and their corresponding controls will be displayed at the bottom of the screen. Tutorials are in the menu.
Stop!
I remember I got to control for like 2 seconds and she's like, stop!
Watch out!
Yeah, let's see here. Let's not engage with those. Press L2 for face sight. Gallica can check the environments.
Okay.
So I was a fool. I thought that I could fight these guys and this was your first chance for battle. I definitely was not ready. They look much scarier than anything you should be fighting right now, so I just got running. Let's not fight anything right now. You can strike, but it's not ideal. Behold the world. It's very quiet, isn't it?
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Cast me that spell. Right into my head. It's as though music is playing directly in my mind. The effect of Gallica's magic is inspiring.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
I love that I'm contextually getting the music in my head through her magic. When was the last time music was explained in a game like that?
Over there.
Franchise already in sight.
Let's go.
And you just get to hear how crazy the music goes in this game already. I almost want to talk through it. Okay, I ended up dying the first time I played this in my preview of it because I wasn't sure what I could interact with and what I couldn't. Oh yeah, they chase me in here. Oh lord. There's that monster you don't want to fight.
Looks like we lost him.
Is there anything else to grab
Stay vigilant.
while I'm here?
These ones aren't messing around. Watch out!
Uh-oh. Oh, it's the whole pack of wolves. Oh, jeez.
No, looks like they found us. We really shouldn't.
But I want to look around, Gallica, please. Eddie's on Twitch. Dang, in this world, Spotify is a spell. I know, right? Alright, I don't want to actually die. I'm ill-equipped to fight it all right now. Let's just head to... Oh gosh, they were like right behind me. Uh-oh.
Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic.
Map.
The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Yeah, the whole theme of this, according to Atlas, it's the approaches the theme of anxiety. And I'm like, well, you know, say no more. I feel that every day. I can immediately relate to this game then.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Here we are. Cozy little town. Well, a big old metropolis, really, but still.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
It's not easy living here, man.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you.
I'm still wondering what all these floating triangles and shapes are. Particle effects in the background.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even.
Fell over. That was eerie timing. Figure just fell right over.
Capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Just got some bros vaping. Just like it's nothing.
The king dead. His son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
My backstory?
In our power. But not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Love the bum 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 every time we do a transition, major transition.
Hey, you listening?
Stacey UK is asking, does this prototype remind people of the male MC in Persona 3? He sure does. It's even funnier that this game is going to have costumes from Persona games as well as Shin Megami Tensei games, and so that means you get Persona 3 costumes, which means the main protagonist can look even more like the male MC from Persona 3. And there's other lookalikes too, which is actually really funny.
Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Oh boy. Eddie's saying, this is like Game of Thrones meets Persona. I'm liking it. It's got a very distinct feel to it, despite being... You know, we've seen plenty of fantasy settings beforehand, but there's something unique about this one. Art style and voiceover and the overall design and the music really lends its own personality to this that's distinct enough from the other games in Atlus's pillars that I think will make it stand out pretty well. And hello, Bolt Mouse X, how's it going? We just started playing the demo for Metaphor ReFantazio. Very early on, haven't even gotten to a proper fight. The first fight does take a while to get to. Let's see who's hanging out. I remember over here, yeah, there's someone important over here that we only get a couple lines with.
So you?
An Ella, huh? Pretty unusual in these parts. Not trying to be rude, just mind yourself. This city ain't the friendliest to us inferiors. Does that bother you? I'm fine. Oh, I gotta turn off audio for that. Parapist or not, or Parapist driver or not, I can knock these fools 6 feet from Idol's Day. Oh yeah, I forgot. This game has its own version of the days of the week. Oh my goodness, hello everyone. For the high train, I'm all behind it now. Snoopy, thank you so much for the 36 months. That is 3 years. Oh my goodness. Thank you all for the support, as well as Johaman, who was just subscribed with Prime, the 17 months. Absolutely crazy how long some of y'all have been here. Yeah, we reached 3 years at this point. It's crazy.
Damn.
Oh, I didn't explore down here last time. Oh, that's because I can't. I'm going back now. Yeah, I definitely took my time with the demo, looking around as much as I could so I can get more footage. I was looking around, I was standing idle, and I realized that if you stand idle for a little bit, I also had this in my preview, Gallica just kind of takes a little seat on your shoulder. And then when you start moving around again, she kind of just sits with you. They always do these little touches to idle animations and moving animations. Like another one I think about is when Joker is walking around in Persona 5. He'll while running, he'll do a quote-unquote idle animation while running, and he'll adjust his glove. This character does it too. When you're dashing, he'll like move his hand around like he's saying, "Come on, let's go." Which those little touches are always nice. This person does not want to speak to me quite yet. Clockworth Clone, thank you for the 8 months as well with Prime. Finished the demo last night. They did a fantastic job translating Mega 10 staples to fantasy, but some of Hashino's favorite plot devices are becoming less novel to me after 4 games. Can't wait for the full launch next week. Yeah, we're like a week away now from the release next Friday. Looking forward to it. I got the special edition because of course I would.
Look at that. The new model's out now.
we're gonna take our sweet time with the demo. I'm not gonna rush anything.
Seeing spells like a master if I had one of those.
Which means I probably won't be speaking a lot. There's a lot. This is a heavily voiced game.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Oh yeah. Sparking Zero is out Friday too? Oh my goodness. Same day. It's a lot like Persona as well. You can see the main character's face just barely off to the right hand side. The same way they would. Igniter? For the sake of explaining the world, what's a magic igniter?
What's a magic igniter?
I forgot you were gonna say the words.
There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air.
I love her smug portrait.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our
This
fair
character's
city?
gonna get so much fan art. I already knew the moment I met her.
Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
I love the motif of this scepter. If you look really close, you can see the spinal cord, the rib cage, and then what the blue gem should be the heart of it. And you'll see the heart motif quite a bit in this game. Yeah, there's no way this character can only be a simple shopkeeper. They're dressed and designed way too fabulously to do so. Royal Scepter. How much?
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with? You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
Simple shopkeeper. Turns into some embodiment of a deity by the late game. Oh, is this our equivalent of a gas station attendant? Why? Rizbonk is saying, why do they make a game where you can't date anyone and then insert character design like this? How dare they?
Oh, I don't think I'll be here long.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though.
I never
need
get
to
to
be
use this
careful.
emote.
Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
All right, let's find where we need to go.
Let's head there.
Oh.
Watch this loading screen. Watch it. Behold it. Witness it right now. Here it is. Boom. I think it looks really cool. That's the only one I saw the entire time I was there because I didn't get to explore Grand Trad anymore in that demo, in my preview. Hoping we blend in with the crowd. Don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is the only way is only gonna make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall.
All right.
All right, recruitment center. Actually, let's talk to some people.
Really now?
Recruitment center. What, you want a list or something? It's just down. I need John here to do the voiceover for me. An Elven enlisting? Bloody hell! What'll be next? wouldn't be a sorry state if Louis was in power. The mouth on this guy. If we weren't focused on saving the prince, we'd give him a piece of my mind, but let's just grin and bear it. Gallica, you're like 6 inches tall. What are you gonna do?
I'm out of ideas.
They felt better when Lord Louis was central in the army.
Oh, there!
When I first heard that His Majesty had been killed, I could hardly believe my ears. But he was a man indifferent to festivities. His death will not cause any disruptions. As long as we have His Eminence Santefex Forden, this country will be safe. Just get an idea of how people think about the king dying. Yeah, everywhere you move, everywhere you look, you get all these particle effects everywhere. These little triangles. I guess that's just...
Amazing.
City's gotten rather crowded. Seeing more and more out-of-town customers these days, like me.
What's wrong, though?
I'm sorry. I want to look around, Gallica, please. I am glad that the main character can speak and hold their own if need be. There are other moments where they speak as well. Santefex Forden is my favorite cologne. Ah, smells just like fantasy and iron.
I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine.
I'm so bad with interviews, though.
Knock 'em dead. Okay, you got this.
Oh, it's the Magla.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place.
Oh man, here comes one of my favorite characters, not this guy.
Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's word. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you?
Who is this young nobleman?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
I need the money.
I need the money.
Pragmatic, if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work. So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I can do art and design. I can edit a video. That's not one of the options on here. I've got a sharp mind.
I've got a sharp mind.
Yes, you and every unschooled troglodyte.
Nothing I say is going to satisfy you, is it?
Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Oh, heck, I forgot. Okay, we already put my name earlier, so you can't, like, put... It's weird to put your own name. I did it for the sake of the video that I did with the preview, so I put my name as the protagonist, because I didn't get to show the whole intro where you name yourself who's playing the game. Anyways, what are we naming this boy? Oh, my goodness. McProte. You know what's funny is in my preview, one of the names that I gave him was actually not Will, because it's so English in this world. This is the name that I put, one of the fake names that I put in my many suggestions at the very end of the video. So I guess Will wasn't that far off, was it? Oh no. The main name is Will. Sharpest cheddar bow. I do love me a sharp cheddar. And they said Daniel was a strange name. I can't believe Will is the canon name. Oh my goodness. If you want British, you can always call him John for my main, because this is like the demo that I'm gonna carry to the main game, and so I want a name that's not like super humorous. I want to take some of it seriously, and I was hoping the canon name would be a little more exciting and not just one syllable and called Will. Let me see here. British names for boys. This is important. This is more important than naming your starter Pokemon, okay? We need to actually make sure this is proper. One of my friends, their favorite character in Fire Emblem is Oscar, and that's like one of the first names that popped up on here. Noah's a good name, but Noah, I'm already thinking of Xenoblade if I see Noah, so I don't know if I can do that. William. A version of Will wouldn't be bad, right? Unfortunately, Professor Bonk, I read that as Wilfried. I know it's not. Let's see. Gallagher's an interesting one, but now I think of the character from Star Rail. Piers is a funny one. And I think of the character from Pokemon Sword and Shield, which in English origin means rock or stone. Oh, okay, so that's why his name's Piers, because he's the rocker dude. Let's see here. Boris. Billiam. William? Could do William. Let's see here. Alfred. Hamilton. Milton? There's some interesting ones here. These are some classic old names here. Clifford. Edric, fairly close. Oh, they have like their meanings right next to it too. Wait a minute, let me see here. What is the meaning of this name? Sorry, y'all, we're gonna be here a while. I'm trying to name my son. Okay, this is important. Bilbo, Millhouse, everything coming up. Millhouse, Edgeworth. Edgeworth is an interesting one to put. This is the hardest part of this. Forget any boss fight. This is the hardest part of the game to finish, because you can't go back. Especially because I haven't saved. Jarvis, which means spear. Funny enough. Elwood. Just name the Joker. Oh, I'm sorry I missed that earlier. 100 tickets redeemed from Oscar Rio. Hi, Daniel in chat and the mods. I'm still happy that finally the Satellaview tracks are now available on F099. Well, except the final 2 cores from Satellaview. We don't have Forest and Metal Fort. I wonder if that'll come up later on. We only have 5 per a thing. A cup, so we'll see if they add more in the future, but I'm super happy. I hope you all saw the update video I did it on a whim, and it was fun to do. and check out. I'm gonna check it out more later after this. Ashton is Ash Tree Town. Easton, Clarence, Desmond, Edward, Richard. There's just Richard out of nowhere. Oh, so here we go. Are we gonna really go back to Will? So the name William means resolute protection, which is, that's such a protagonist meaning name. Why is Automod not letting Edgelord is not bullying Automod? You're being so silly again. Herschel. Do we want to go William? We just go right back to the start. We make a full circle. Nothing really like shoots out at me. The name on this list, the name Bear, which the meaning is bear, the animal. Owain, like in Fire Emblem. Darren. Oh, Darren means little great one. There's a character I named in my story called Darren. It was fairly important to the main protagonist. Let's see here. We can do a poll, but I'm trying to think what else would be a good one. So we have William. I like the name Darren. I'm trying to think. I should put his face on here so we can see what he looks like, so we can properly name this boy. Hold on. Let me get this guy on here so we know who we're talking about. You do like bear. There you are. Alright, come here. I don't care if this is a PNG with a white background. We're gonna put you on here anyways. No, don't go to the F-Zero folder. Now people are cleaning in the other room. Oh my god. Pro tag. Alright, where are you? Get over here. Our baby boy. Alright, this is the lad right here. For those who aren't aware. We need to name this child. How do I start a poll? Let me go see. So, manage poll. Create a new poll. Okay. William is one. Darren is another one I'm looking at. I'm gonna put a vote. I don't want to spin the wheel. I'm gonna leave it to ask the audience. Makoto Yuki says Mecha. Darius. The other one I saw that I also like was Lucian. Hold on, let me see here. Like, what fits this world, you know? That's 3. Should I add one more? Hold on, let me look through the list one more. Let me just browse that list one more time. Sorry to everyone that was ready for the gripping gameplay, but this is an important part. You know, I'm gonna put the other one I put on here anyways. I'll put Wilshire, which I pronounce as Wilshire. Oh, you can allow additional votes with tickets. Duration should be, we'll give it like 2 minutes. Brandon. Bobless. Thankfully, this is only like the first name. I don't have to worry about a last name, as far as I know. Okay, so anyone that's watching right now, you too can contribute. These are the names. Did I spell that right? I might have given William an extra L. I can't tell. There's too many straight lines in this name. There we go. And William. I'm starting the poll now. There we go. You too can name this child. These are the choices that I made. Oh man. Darren, no love for Darren, but Lucian is popping up ahead. Oh snap. Can William catch up again? We got a couple minutes to go. Darren and Wilshire are falling behind, but William could still possibly take the lead. But Lucian seems to be the one that's winning right now with half the votes of a poll with like 8 people so far. I'm fine either way. I'm not gonna like complain too hard about it. I just it would have been funny if the name is actually William. His name is Will, but we call him William for long. Because his name is too plain. William is 1 vote away from tying with Lucian. Which I hope I'm even pronouncing correctly. Lucian. Lucian? Lucian. The main character is going to be something... I guess he's on Twitch is true. We could just call him Lucy for short. There's only a little bit of time left. I put it for 2 minutes. Your voice can be heard now. If we tie William and Lucian, we'll have to do another poll to do the tiebreaker. Oh, and at the very end, Lucian gets another vote. That is the name of our child here. Okay, chat, we'll do that. The name I hope I'm correctly saying. Aw, Jacob was the one that voted Darren. It's all good. No, my baby Wilshire. I know, right? Alright, we'll do this. So the name of the protagonist is Lucian? Yes. Oh wait, let me move you. Get out of here.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sighting, so stay sharp out there.
We'll take care of you, Lucy.
Short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
All right. I'll be careful. All right, we're playing a game. Sorry, it took like 15 minutes. So we have no choice but to wait our turn. Oh, hey there. Whoa. You listening as well? The line starts behind me, if so. Or was there something you needed? Are you really a noble? Take it overheard my interview? Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not.
Whatever.
Unmotivated man, what do you have to say? You're listening to? Well, not much choice if you don't have money or a job. Reeve makes the world go round, as it were. Oh, that's the name of the currency, that's right. You want a magic igniter? Join the queue. Cutting is only going to get you chewed out. We'll read right here. Oh wait, hold on. What's all this? Wanted? Or this... The red and blue and white are patriotic. The army wants you! Sure, a lot of wanted posters. Oh, right. We're at the get in line. Oh, who's this? They said the tribe... They said tribe don't matter in the army, but they'll probably put me up front as a meat shield. Not that I can find better work. Wish I could serve Count Louis. His army's built on merit, so even a parapist stands a chance. Parapist. I'll join the queue. We have to wait to see the actual majesty of the menu in UI.
Sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like, human...
Next! Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
An elder? My fellow headband clan in arms.
We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to
Here
say
he
that
comes.
again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Roussant strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Professor Bong's asking, what are my thoughts on the UI actually? Heard people say that it was a bit too busy. I guess maybe it's coming from somebody who's played so much Persona that he's kind of gotten used to it, especially with Persona 5. I think this UI is fine. I think I can see how some people can call it busy. Like, for example, right now, it really relies on the like stop motion-esque style of the paintbrush that's like going through frame by frame by frame the way it is right now, going crazy with the brush strokes. And you pretty much see that everywhere. Like when we start talking to Stroll again, you're gonna see the window itself moving around like this. It's cleaner for me to read than Persona 5, so I think it's fine. But I can see how some people can get a little bit turned off by it. It's I guess sometimes style can be a little bit too much, but I think this one finds a bit more of a balance. Persona 3's was a lot nicer, I think, as far as like organization, and very clean, but that was the whole purpose, was that it wasn't so chaotic. This one, I think it's readable in my eyes. Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
I had it handled. You didn't need to butt in.
I saw injustice, and so I spoke up. I don't think that's unreasonable. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
I can take care of myself, sir.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
I'm glad he didn't get insulted by me being a little bit sassy with him. Tu amigo Roberto is telling me to hydrate. Thank you. I gotta turn the air on soon. It's getting warm in here.
These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
That thing around his neck is a magic igniter. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms, just like on the main streets.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
And thank you, Violet, for the follow and welcome. We are here playing Metaphor ReFantazio's demo. I got to play this game early at an event at New York. Atlas flew me out to play it, early preview. We did a video on it on our channel. So everything here up to like the first 2 hours or so I've already experienced, but I hear the demo does go a bit further than 2 hours, so we might get a little bit further past that in today's stream.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the
No one
last
can
full
see the
night's
fairy
rest.
fluttering on my shoulder.
Dismissed!
That poor man can't see anything. All these generic soldiers with the helmets that... How do you even see through any of that?
They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
Is this that part?
Hey. You awake?
Nope, I'm asleep. Actually, why would they not give a review code to you when you've already spent that money to fly you to New York to preview it? Doesn't really make sense to me. I think our contact at Atlas had GVG listed as something other than you know, like content creators, and as we are, and so they initially hadn't sent something. I think, I don't know. Steve was in contact with them. The main thing is we're trying to sort that out right now, because I think they want to do a little bit more work with us as well. But yeah, people have had this already, and so I mean, I'm gonna get some impressions as far as I can with the demo, and then see what I can work out from there. All of us were thinking, like, why didn't they like send something to us after all this time? I don't know. Atlas is always a little funny to work with. I'm sleeping.
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
It never gets easier.
Yeah, I could tell. Try to put it behind you, okay? Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Ace on Twitch is saying, if at any point in this game Gallica breaks out a looking cool, you'll have a big grin. Oh, I think I know why. Hold on, let me... Someone's messaging at the moment. Here we go again. Where? Where did I put that? Okay. Sorry, I had to figure something out real quick. What were we saying? Gallica breaks out looking cool, have a big grin. Sorry, that was a Morgana reference. That's not Cassandra Lee Morris. It sounds a lot like her. That's not Morgana. The voice actor for Gallica is Alejandra Reynoso. It's somebody else. And I know it's very... It kind of breaks your mind to think that it's somebody else because it's an Atlas game, but it's not the same person. Speaking of, who's doing the book, right? Can I see it? Sure, you can see the book. I love this book.
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks.
I have the same book. Right here. Same story inside.
Fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. You see, no magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world.
This is the part that I reached in the demo. I keep calling it a demo because this is the demo. That was the part that I reached in our preview. I was like, wow, this is really making you think, because like, yeah, there's not many games that perceive our actual world as a real place. Like I mentioned in our preview, those games that break the fourth wall, you know, they'll be like, oh, there's somebody playing on the other side of the screen or something. But this is like genuinely, this book is a story of our world, and you can see like the skyscrapers on the cover. It's a little bit shiny, so you probably can't see it. But obviously, as you look at this page, that's our world, with the buildings and cars and people in modern clothing. So we are each other's fantasy world, which I think is just, I mean, that's what they were also referencing at the very beginning when they were asking you to name the protagonist. But yeah, very curious what the narrative of this means, because it's not super, it's not like it's never been done before, but it's still very interesting to see where they'll take that. Because yeah, when they describe our world, like, we're always wishing we can go and get isekai'd somewhere and we'd be in some fantasy world where there's like magic and whatnot, but in reality it's really not a favorable place to be. And when they think about our world instead, like, this is the place that they would rather be instead. This is the idyllic, natural, this is the peaceful world that all those stories hope to achieve. So it's a lot to think about just from like the early onset, just to consider each person's perspectives.
Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
We only get that one page though, so. No tribal conflict. Well, I guess. Well, that's up to interpretation. I guess that certain books will leave certain bits out. In the sense that we're all human, there's no tribes in that sense, but yeah, it's all how you perceive it. Oh, I should probably save. I haven't hit the save yet. We've been on this for like an hour now.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
They're speaking. He's speaking.
I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
He's got the thorns. What is this? Tales of the Arise? That's different. Friends with the Prince. And that was his book.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
Protagonist spoke more lines in that one cutscene than most Atlas protagonists speak for the entire game. Stroll. A bacon who will pierce the darkness. Will you all be my bacon that will pierce my darkness? Book feels a little too important to be just carrying out here.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
I love how intense that next day it's much like Persona, the next day graphic and little cut in. So intense though. Wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border fort. We surrounded the map. So here's the world map. I couldn't help but go all the way around. So we've got like a little foresty area. We've got like the seasons over here. We got like, it looks like autumn over here. Guys, well, I guess I thought I saw a snowy side, but maybe that was something else. Woo. Oh, no, it's up here. That's snowy. Gotta love those fantasy climates. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what's up next.
Hey,
Border
don't
Fort.
forget.
This is where our contact should be, so I hope we find him quickly. Let's find our contact. We got a big day tomorrow.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Let me see. I don't know why some chats aren't showing up in over here. I don't know why.
Northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory.
Thought I fixed
Even
that.
now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Let's have a stroll, and then y'all chat with each other while I try and figure out the chat thingy. Me and guys asking, what do you think of the game so far? And so for the 2 hours that I played previously, and am now replaying again, I think it's excellent. I'm really excited for this game to have its full release. It's definitely standing apart from Atlas's other titles as far as like theme and setting and everything goes. And yeah, it's doing familiar things because it's supposed to be like an amalgamation of all their other titles that they've worked on, kind of pushed into one, but also is still having its own identity. And yeah, the music also, as Rusty's saying, is amazingly well done. Shoji Meguro is showing how they don't just do, you know, the whole like modern urban setting that we've seen in the Persona games. They can do a wide range of themes and whatnots. And he's only gotten better as the years have gone by, I feel like.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It's a world with no magic.
It's interesting. It tells the tale of a world with no Magla arts. A peaceful one.
A world with no Magla arts would be better, would it? I admit, I'm intrigued. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
You know, you want to fight?
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
Oh, it's me, it's Lucian.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat...
Someone, help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen, stay on guard. It's too...
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard.
Oh, man.
Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow!
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go!
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
Yeah, I'm trying to find what... I don't know why some of the ones are missing. Let me see here. Hold on. If I remove this... Nice. I'm just trying to adjust it right now just a little bit to see if I can make that work. So save. So my own chat doesn't show up. The one hello? Why won't you show? Official GVG isn't real. That's so odd. The only ones that should be ignored is like when the Nightbot says stuff. Like the one it did just above. That should be the only one that doesn't show up. So if I do this instead. I'm trying again. I'll have to look into that yet again and see what happened, because I don't know. Man. Why does that work? I sent the test message from the thing itself. It says, "Howdy, my name is Bill and I'm here to serve." Why does that show? Maybe it resets something. Because it still does the... Oh, is this not even the right one? Hold on. Being so goofy right now. Why are you doing this to me? Box chat. Settings. Oh yeah, Nightbot should be ignored. Maybe because there's multiple ones on here. That makes me sad. Let me delete this again. Just in case. Yeah, Nightbot should be the only ones that we have ignored here. Oh, now it reset. No, it doesn't show. Curse this thing. I'll have to reset some things on here, but unfortunately I can't take care of it right now. I'm sorry. let's get back to this real quick.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right.
Don't call me a commoner.
I swear, I won't let you die. I'm with you.
New ally, Stroll, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility, has become your ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone.
You guys
Just
asked me to
hope our
hydrate.
contact in the fort's okay.
Thank you.
Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
I don't know why some people aren't showing up.
Okay.
Are you all via mobile? Or are you on desktop right now? I wonder if that's making a difference. I feel like I had this issue briefly once before and I was able to kind of fix it. Jacob's on desktop, and that shows. Bold Mouse is on mobile, that doesn't show. Mean Guy's on desktop, and Professor Bombus on PC, and those show. Is it a mobile issue? That's odd. Based on this... But I'm sending on PC right now, and this doesn't show. Well, maybe I don't show my own thing. Wait, if I go... I'm gonna become my own viewer. Like the scum that I am. Hold on. I'm gonna log in on Twitch. I don't want the update right now. Okay. If I watch my own stream... Okay, well that's odd. That one shows. That one came from my phone and it's showing on the left-hand side. What does this mean? Curse this. Oops. I'm gonna try and look into this at some point and figure out why that's happening, but it sucks because this is the only time I can really test it because you all are here chatting with me. Oh.
Here we go.
Okay, our contact should be inside. We gotta find our contact. The Stroll is just running with such purpose. What were you talking about? You said something about your ally? It's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside. Whatever the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Jacob's saying maybe it depends on something else, like our credit card numbers. Let's compare to look for patterns. Okay, I'll go first. Let me go get my credit card, and then we can compare together. Make sure to get yours too. It's gotten toasty in here. I turn on the air conditioner. Oh, we're baking in here. What's the heat look like? What's the weather outside right now? It's probably not pretty. It still says excessive heat warning and it is not gone away. It is 92 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now. Expected to last until Friday. But then it stays hot. Oh my gosh. It's gonna dip a lot by next stream, which is next Tuesday. But I kind of want... F099 got a big old update and I wanted to stream that too. But I was like, no, I already said we're gonna do Metaphor today. I wanted to do this before the actual game came out. It's fine. I do see the rainbow Yoshi egg on the side seesaw. Bold mouse switched to laptop, and for some reason that still doesn't show. I don't know why it's discriminating against some people and not others. That is not what I want to have happen. But I don't have time to look up the issue right now. I'm streaming. AI overview. Clear your browser cache. Change your Wait, why? Oh no, this is on Twitch itself. I don't have a VPN or VOP proxy that could be affecting it. You could try waiting a bit. Try disabling extensions or ad blockers you might have installed. Make sure your internet connection is working. Is the game influencing the chat? It could be. But I had this issue during the Plucky Squire too.
This is...
Let's continue onward though. Oh no. Ready T for teen, everyone. Just a bunch of... They helmets look so much like the soldiers in Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Human.
It's a human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors.
I know they mentioned humans in trailers a little bit, and I'm just like, it kind of flew over my head because when I saw that, I was like, wait a minute, why? Why are they called humans and they have human-esque looking parts to them? Find someone that draws breath. Oh man, they shouldn't have had all that spaghetti. They're already dead. They had too much sauce.
This is bad.
Oh god. Similar to that monster from earlier. Is that a human too? Looks like we're gonna have to fight it. If it's a human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you not agree? I agree. Glad you still have your wits about you. With you here, we just might get through this.
Got it?
Look, we don't stand a chance at that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight it if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand? The two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Press triangle to engage in squad battle along your allies. You can press triangle at any time, but if you use attacks to stun the enemies first, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuing attacking with square to deplete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to them, eventually stunning them.
Things will be fine.
So stun, 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 and then boom. Squad battles with stunned enemies. When you engage in a squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies will remain stunned at the start of battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. You just wait till you hear this battle music. Ah, we got our good old press turn.
I won't hold back! Fire!
Still up?
They die hard!
Still stunned. Press turn, my beloved, says Rusty.
I think I'm getting used to this.
And if you emerge unscathed, you get some bonuses too. If we pull through somehow, we're alive, and that's all I could ask. Let's press forward while we still can. It ain't looking good though.
Wait.
Man, I was thinking about this song so much
Be careful.
after the fact that the event was over.
Hey!
Sneak attacks too. So it's kind of like when Joker gets the advantage. When you're hiding and you just press a button to get the advantage. Except this is a lot more tactile. You're actually attacking them
Okay.
to get that advantage on them, to get the jump on.
Our usual tactics should work.
Stay sharp.
I saw a button prompt and I was like, do it, but I forgot to attack first.
Let's go. Burn! The power of... Not done yet.
Yeah, and the music changes whether it's an advantage battle or it's a regular battle. Much like certain other Atlas games.
We did it. Not bad.
Battle music for this game is the Soejima style I've been missing since Strange Journey. I know, right? So yeah, when you level up, you get your stat increase, which is just strength. You can also add one, much like in Shin Megami Tensei as well. I'm gonna add more strength too.
I think that's all of them.
Item? Question mark.
That should come in handy. Lock it in.
Oh, there's the Shoji Meguro style of music, right? Soejima actually signed the book that I have here too. Did I ever show that off? I didn't show that off in the video, which I don't know why I forgot to do that. Shoji signature is down here, and then we have Katsura Hashino also signed up here too. And we all got one of these books. They were all signed. I was like, oh my goodness. Cherish this little thing.
Look! Let's push through! This is our chance!
This shouldn't be too hard.
I won't hold back!
Battles are going to be a bit simplistic at the beginning, as many RPGs are.
The next one will fall just as easy.
We made short work of them.
Because we have, like, you know, very basic things right now. Actually, I didn't explore down here, did I? There's a little room in here too. No, wait, there's not. Maybe it's not up yet. There's nothing over here, huh? Oh, it's just the exit. I'm gonna be looting and sleuthing all over the place. This will be really quick. Just to get through real quick.
Let's go. Last one. They're down.
I can't control Stroll yet, by the way. He's going to be controlling himself. He's got a mind of his own.
Is that easy, eh? I think we're in the clear.
Let's see. In here, huh?
Be careful.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh no, it's a tooth! You can't just make a cracked tooth look cute. You can't do that.
I think we got them all.
Brain is confused. It's gonna be like a little mascot of this game. It's just a tooth.
This is bad. They're onto us.
Hello. Oh no. It's the moment of tooth. Oh, it's resist fire. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't use so much fire. I only have a limited MP.
That'll do it.
Yeah, there's the hands that have put work into this game come from Nier Automata, Evangelion, and obviously Persona and Shin Megami Tensei and whatnot. Some very well-known properties. So if you feel things or see things that look similar to those properties, it's probably inspired by one of those properties too, among other things. He's still breathing, but he's badly wounded. Don't blade touch me. I'm bad enough spot without you making it worse. That monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Of course, this is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all to bloody hell. Don't let it get to you. You're not to blame. Thanks, Stroll. What a cool guy.
Damn it!
Damn, Zelda, I knew this fort was cursed. You're why that horror attacked.
Hey.
Calm down. It's not his fault a human appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone else is dead. They all had families. Help me, Elda. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die. Their breathing has stopped. Dang, we got some... Oh, they just disappeared. Got some soldier that died behind Hyrule Castle street market vibes right here.
Hold on.
Wait.
You
too. You're perhaps searching for someone. Yes.
I get it now.
Thought as much. Now it makes sense. Johamon's gotta head out. Love the link sleep to your video list. Thank you.
What?
I'm glad you all enjoyed watching that for those that did. Have a good one.
Was that?
Sounded like it came from the top of the tower. Maybe there's some soldiers fighting there. We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
Yeah, didn't Yoko Taro say like they wish they made this game or something? And then he like advertises Nier Automata during that little interview. He's so real for that though, as they say.
Good one. Let's give him a fight.
With that one.
Still up. Burn to up. That'll
Roll
do.
always comes through. Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
Okay.
I think I'm getting used to this.
That's right. For those that have played Final Fantasy 16, Stroll is the same VA as Dion. Where is that? And the voice of the protagonist here is Caleb Yen, who does the voice of the main, I believe the main male protagonist of Honkai Star Rail, and does other work in Genshin, like Gaming, as well. So I can't help but hear Gaming whenever I hear him talk. Good old Lucian now.
Not bad at all.
I'll be leveling up. Let's get some endurance so that I don't die right away. Even though the nice difference here is that if Lucy, sorry Eddie, if Lucy dies, the game will keep going. It's not over when your MC loses. Which I'm just like, finally, we finally ascended to a higher plane. What's up, bro?
This is our chance.
Stay calm, everyone.
I haven't played anything of Stellar Blade besides the demo as well, but the Nier crossover has me really interested. It's definitely a game that Yoko Taro would want to collab with. Just getting 2B and everything.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
That'll do it.
You know, it was funny. Something I had to do for the video I did for the preview of Metaphor. Obviously, there's not very much music out of that game, and there wasn't a lot. Where's squad?
We've been spotted. On your guard.
Oh, you. Oh, Lord.
This won't stop us.
Whoops. I hadn't seen that animation yet. If you're attacked in a dungeon, you'll be forced to squad battle that begins on the enemy's turn, which is dangerous. It's fine. These pooches aren't very strong. I had to like piece together moments of silence that didn't have characters talking for that video because I think only the battle
We've got company.
the battle theme was fully shown on YouTube.
On your toes, everyone.
Wait, I just want...
Head down. Ah! Let's give him a fight.
Let's settle this quick.
Flailing a little bit. I need to look at the actual monitor.
Nice.
Keep it up. Only one left. Finish them off.
Get out of here, man. But yeah, I think I made it work in the video with the music. It was this song, some of the area we're in right now. Oh gosh, that did not see the tooth there. I'm not even picking up. I'm sorry, chat's not fixed. Only like some of them are showing. City Ruins is your favorite area near Automata, especially the music. I love the music of that. Whether it's like the really peaceful ambient one or the one where it has the lyrical version, they're both great. Oh, yeah, I can do this. If I'm being honest, I have my doubts that there could be survivors facing that monster together. May not even save anyone at this point, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It's the noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Is that what... Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? I forgot to mention, I love how Gallica now is like dressed for battle as well, even though she kind of just floats around me. Helmets, the tiniest little knife sword, and boots. Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself. This time. Hey. And you? You plan to forge ahead despite the risk? I take it you've refused to die until you found whoever you're searching for. I won't let you die up there.
That's true, but...
Can't just let you die up there. Oh yeah, he also talks when there's no actual speaking. I'm touched. Even in a situation like this, you worry more for your others than yourself. If I run now, I'll never deliver the message and the prince will die. We have no choice but to press on.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength.
What do you think?
Oh, I should probably heal. Give me a minute.
You're right.
I love how the art is so like painterly, but it's still very like distinct and expressive. Items. That should be fine. Well, for I can dodge roll.
Ready?
The human from earlier is up ahead. Are you ready? Try not to do anything rash. No promises. You know how we do. Stuart Clark does the voice of Stroll, by the way. God, this design.
Such tremendous power.
Right at home with the crazy Atlas style of insane monster design.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
God, just a pile of bodies.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
So...
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
It depends on our survival. So yeah, literally, just explain to me what... Explain in your words what this monster is. This... Multiple human legs and arms, blades for feet. It's got wings that have mouths and tongues coming out of the mouths on the wings. Those branches with apples. The monster itself looks like a berry of sorts that's upside down with other juices underneath. Let's not call it juices.
Vile monster, you're mine.
The Mosh Boy. That did nothing. Oh God. Stroll, no.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this.
Kind of looks like... It's a human. Jacob says it kind of looks like their cousin.
Let's go.
Biblically accurate human. Oh man. This is what we look like in the morning when there's nothing else to do. Probably on the weekend. Good lord, I'm dying.
How is it this strong?
What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. It's your best friend. We've known him for like a day. And yet...
I'll distract it. You two run!
I guess I don't really have any other friends right
Above all
now.
else,
Oh no.
And a noble defends his people, no matter the cost.
I keep thinking of not Stroll, but the actual best prince.
Then live.
The actual prince that's asleep right now. Stroll, no! My turn, though.
Forgive me.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll!
My friend.
Don't be a fool. Just run before it.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate
you
is
ready?
crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. A future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Not just engrave. Just grab it by the hands. Particles. Dang, dude. Yeah, we got in Atlas. We got people that shoot them right in the head, ripping a mask off your face. And how do we top that? Let's have them just pull their actual hearts out of their chest.
Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Oh boy. It is similar to like when you do the Ouroboros summoning, isn't it?
Scour! Oh my, that did the trick.
My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, it can use magic despite lack of an igniter. Now I resist.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. When you hit a weakness, word weak will be displayed, and hitting an opponent's weakness, scoring a critical on them, or scoring a critical, will decrease the turn icon by half. There's your press turn.
Vitus power. Wind!
We can target those! That's it! Stay on
The
it!
freedom of a wanderer.
Right in the feet.
Push through! We've got to hit the other spots too!
God. Let's see.
Come forth, royal soul. Wind!
Wing? The wing?
You hit their weakness!
The freedom of a wanderer. Seeker! Scour! Alright, how's that?
Oh god, it's just eating up the apple.
What? It's healing?
The one that has the eye in it. Oh, why does it get 2 turns? That's cheating.
Eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough! It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do! Ick! I can't believe it's eating from its own body! Can you knock those apples off?
Seeker! Wind!
Nice dodge!
Oh, I dodged.
Not like they could get you with that!
I won't hold back! Let's go! Scour!
Get these apples out of here.
Still up?
Oh, heck. Maybe I should heal. I do resist everything, but still.
If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret it. You know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Have Gallica knock down apples to keep the foe from healing? Why would you say no?
Understood. Leave it to me.
Gallica's gonna do something?
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance.
Oh
Get it?
my goodness.
Wind!
My blade. Oh wait, I meant to do something else. I should, yeah, probably, we'll try, because we have Psych, wind damage, and Day, which is heal. So I'll do that. Show that as well. You can't really lose. It's pretty much to show you the introduction to what this form is and where you can actually fight.
Scour!
He's having a bad time right now. Dodge! Yeah, so since I dodged, he didn't get that second turn.
Wind!
Very SMT,
A tough one.
which we were always good to see.
Dodge! Not like they could get you with that.
This is the last one. This is the one.
Scour!
Oh, cool. We get to keep an apple for a souvenir.
Not bad. I feel stronger.
Level up. Let's add some more magic. Dilution.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy! Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
He lives!
I'll be damned.
Our best boy
Someone
still
actually
lives.
survived.
That voice... Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside, the one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king.
Scottish snake.
Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse. So killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
Can someone catch me up here?
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nation's had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, but the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands. And you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
We got our first quest, Save the Prince from Death's Curse. It very much gave me like Breath of the Wild vibes of like kill Ganon. the main quest, like the main quest comes very early. Save the Prince from this curse and defeat Luis Guillaburn, the treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. It is a rank 7 quest. Very important.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. But I'm counting on you.
Comrade, Grius, the battle-hardened veteran, has become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows.
They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Glad you're loving the game already. I do hope it comes to Switch 2 as well. So many games I hope we're going to come to that console. There's a lot lined up that can benefit from the added power that supposedly this next console is going to have, and this is definitely one of them.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
We're camping. Hey there, Stroll. Never in all my life have I witnessed anything like that power you use. Tell me, is this some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours was broken in the commotion, besides. Incredible. If only I had that kind of power back then. Apologies, I'm just thinking aloud. Today's been a trying day for us both, so let's get some rest. You've done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. Groundskeeper Grius, as Eddie said. Ah, you want to ask about that power, don't you? I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary, and yet His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness and Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there.
I see.
Truly, that's incredible. Calica. What was that power in you, I wonder? Grius seemed to know something about it. Well, hey, I say use it or lose it. That said, let's take the rest of the day off. Progress to nighttime.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are only able to play certain games because they're on Switch, like Persona 5 Royal, as Eddie is saying. But I'm glad people are getting more interested in this. I hope more and more get a chance to play this game.
Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
The ground makes a poor bed.
Well, you're just gonna have to rough it until we're back to the capital. I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
Could be so mean. It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
You say that, but look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading. If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
Good night. It's going to blast through my mind's eye here. Oh, here we are. Here we are, everyone.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one. Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
Yeah, that's Adam from Near Automata. Also, if you know him, Ike from Fire Emblem, as well as Lucas from Fire Emblem, Shadows of Valentia, which sounds more like Lucas, honestly, in this form rather than Ike. But yeah, Greek Jun, I had a feeling it was that voice when I first heard him in the trailer, the opening trailers. I was like, oh yeah, he's in this game. Had the chance to interview him earlier this year in EmblemCon 2024. Always great to see him going further and further with the roles like this. What kind of alliance?
What kind of alliance?
I keep forgetting you're just going to say it.
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magla within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Stacy's is predicting that Switch 2 will reveal on 10/10. So that means that's gonna. I guess, you know, we're actually. I feel like we should be getting some news of some sort of that console at some point soon. But it means numerology 10 means the break of it. The new cycle is beginning, but unlike one that this building on has gone on before, 1010 can be reduced down to 2, which means duality, but in this case it's just a reference to Switch 2 rather than dual screens. Oh man, I hope so. We'll see if that comes true. It feels like is that a Thursday? Yeah, next week on a Thursday. I wouldn't be surprised. They don't really do presentations on like a Friday or weekend or Monday, so you know. I'll take his hand.
Okay. The bargain is struck then.
I hear a voice from somewhere.
The scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Social link, go! Rank 1 with more.
Let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
Party can now study the Seeker, once unlocked in Academia. That Alpha Line, hello that Alpha Line, saying, hey Daniel, hope you're having a great afternoon. Can't pretend I understand what's going on here, but I hope the demo's going well. Can't stay long either because you got annoying school stuff gotta take care of. Aw, sorry about the school life. Yeah, we just started the demo. We're like a couple hours in at this point. We're almost at the point that I played to in my little preview session. So we'll probably either meet that point or go beyond it for this, and we'll see where we go. And then there you go. We have that famous painting. This visual is everywhere in this game. The perfect figure of a human being. Inside the circle, inside the square. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the Seeker from More. More is the first of your followers. People that support your quest are steadfast allies that you can get closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that change the shape of your day. Followers. Gotta get those hit tweets. More is just first of many, so keep an eye out.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Idols Day, Flames Day, I forget what the other days of the week are called.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
That being the case.
Gotta get back to Grand Trad.
All right.
Okay, let us head to the Nord Mines. Go through them to approach the capital undetected. Are you ready? Good. I'm ready. Our focus is to make it to the royal capital.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
gonna go sneaking through some mines once we get there. But we do have to trudge our way through some wooded areas first.
Huh? What happened?
What's the matter? Maybe imagining it, but can't help but feel we're being watched.
No.
This deep in the wilderness, though? Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge.
Don't let your guard down.
Looking for an opening to escape? Don't forget I have my eye. He's so suspicious of him right now.
Look at that!
Corvo. Stalks prey from the sky. Oh, it's Corviknight? The Raven? We need another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we can hide and wait it out? We need to keep moving. We're already a long time as it is. Yes. You can move much faster if I died back there and didn't need to keep an eye on me? Come on, I have a little faith.
Let's go.
Pushing forward.
I do have a bit of an advantage over Stroll, considering I can shapeshift. Take the glue moss? What the heck is that?
Stop!
Ah. Well, Mouse gotta do some stuff and then go on with Castlevania Portrait of Ruin. Have a good one. The rest of this should be up. I need to upload the rest of Plucky Squire probably after the stream, and then I will put this up on the VODs for tomorrow as well. Can't give them a chance to surround us. We need to find a different path for now. Why do you hesitate, lad? It's just a pack of wild dogs. Barely worth a moment's worry for someone such as you. Of course.
Oh.
You're starting to catch on. You can't let fear paralyze you. First, take a good look at your foes. Consider, is this your first meeting, or are you already familiar with them?
Got it.
Once you have assessed your strength, prepare your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly. Now size up that hundo. That hundo. What do you make of it? It's weaker. Indeed, you slipped out of Death's grip of the Force, so this should be hardly a challenge. So you can use L2 to check out face sight and identify an enemy's strength via their color. If they're blue, they're low level. You can probably just defeat them just by striking them on the field. If they're yellow, they're about the same level, so you may do a battle. And if they're red, probably a bad idea to engage. And unknown enemies will be pure white. Once you level up to a point where you think you can overpower them, you can simply approach the enemy and see if their color has changed. And then, yeah. Weaker enemies can just be eliminated on the field. That's some Earthbound logic right there.
Give it a shot. We got this.
All right, how's that? Come on, let's push through. Come on.
Keep an eye out.
Get him out of here. And you get the experience, the money, all that in the corner right there for you. Really nice to not have to fight every single monster.
Got it.
Battlefield fortunes can turn it up if you. God dang, I don't know why reading a lot makes me yawn. I don't know why. Maybe I need to breathe better. Just leaving myself breathless. On the battlefield, fortunes can turn if you let up for even a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Oh yeah, that's where your squad battles comes in. If you're attacked with an enemy stronger than you, you'll be forced into battle where the enemy is at an advantage. So you want to just be careful of that. He's just kind of telling us to be aware of that in dungeons and on the field. Use face sight, basically. Gallica is there to help you. I need to be sure you can defend yourself. Well, just let me try it then. Oh god.
Let's push through. This battle's ours. Let's go win this.
Get in there. Finish him off.
If you're unhappy with how a battle is going, you can restart it from the beginning by pressing in the left stick. Pressing R2 assist will automatically move the cursor to an enemy who has a weakness to a skill you have. That's also what your guide does in the more recent Persona games.
Still standing. Tougher than I thought.
Uh-oh. Ow.
Let's keep this up.
Right, I didn't even use my seeker. Oh god.
No. We'll hold our ground.
Oh, there's different animations.
What was that, Prius?
You missed. No, they're getting all these turns now. Grease did not perform in that one. Oh, never mind. He's good. He's fine.
Come forth, royal soul. Scour. Still here?
Take this.
We're fine. We're good.
Let's hurry on.
Eddie's saying after you finished their degree, could not read for more than a few minutes without getting drowsy. That went on for years. Oh my goodness, I can't imagine how that wears down the soul.
Fine. Keep it. Hey!
Hopefully that's the last of them for a while.
When you're spotted, the percussion goes up like crazy.
Enemies up ahead.
Let's see. Dang it.
They'll need more than this.
I need to be careful. Scales.
Prius, your attack power's down.
Wind. Last
That
one.
one's down. We've got nothing to worry about. Your attack
Let's stay
power's
calm.
down.
I won't hold back. Scour.
That's the other one. We're good. Fine.
We did it.
I think we're in the clear.
Where's I going? Oh, you can see the item on the field. Oh no, that's the man. Hello, sir.
What is it?
Haven't seen you a lot around these parts before. You wouldn't be bandits now, would you? You seem dodgy yourself. You really think you look like a bandit? Aw, hell. Well, at the very least, I suppose you're not crooks. I guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed. What are you doing in such a remote place? Well, I'm not your enemy, friend. I'm just a peddler. I have a regular nearby, so I came for business. But the beasts are real bloodthirsty today, so I assumed a human appeared. For instance, have you heard of a human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Terrifying, no? My apologies. Didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, would you lot be interested in buying something? Look at this painterly menu. I think I'm fine for now. Oh, revival medicine. Oh, it's all my money for one. No, we're not gonna die. Have you found something worth selling? I can give you a good price.
Thank you.
Let's see. Let's make some money.
Welcome.
I forgot there was stuff I could sell. Oh yeah, you find a lot of stuff that's just made for selling. Oh, Gorleo's apple. Guess we're not gonna keep that. Oh, glue moss is a sellable item too. Okay, we'll pick up everything anyways. So. Well, I guess we have money for at least one revival medicine.
Thank you.
We'll be careful.
Let's push through. Let's give him a
This will
fight.
have more of an advantage against this one instead.
Vitus power. Wind.
And it was just one, so. Unscathed.
Easier than expected.
Okay. Not bad at all.
Raises item acquisition rate, etc. Oh, there's 2 points? One for luck, and then I tend to balance it out as I level up, honestly. I'm very much a balanced level up kind of person. Unless we're like playing Paper Mario. and then I just cause problems for myself.
All right, how's that? Okay, let's give this all we got. I won't hold back.
By a lot easier.
Scour. Stay sharp.
Funny enough, it gives me Persona 3 original vibes, in which I can't control my other party members right now. Not yet. Eventually, but not right now.
Keep your eyes open.
Sure, you
push through.
Nobody here to lay claim to it, so it's yours.
Oh god. Now we're dodging. Oh, thanks, Stroll. Didn't know you were gonna jump in for that too.
Take this, still standing.
Thanks, crew. Sumo going in full luck.
A few left. Keep your eyes open.
Sometimes you gotta mix it up. There we go. Oh my goodness, Uncle Silver crashing in with 14 viewers. Hello.
This is our chance.
Welcome. How y'all doing? We are playing the demo for Metaphor ReFantazio. I was able to play this early. Atlas invited me out to New York. I'm gonna drive people crazy by saying this over and over. Got to play a couple of hours early a few weeks ago. We had a video on the channel go up for my preview of it.
Not worth our breath.
So all this right now I've played already. I've not reached a point where I haven't played. But I really wanted to share this with more people that haven't gotten a chance to take a look at it.
Well done.
The air suddenly grew tense. What were y'all doing?
Got a moment?
What's going on? I'm surrounded. Even out here, it would seem that the monsters are the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me, so show yourself. Or would you rather we come to you? Awfully sharp for an old gold, ain't ya? The bastards live long enough. Kill him quick! Grievous has still got some years in him.
We must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver.
I'm so glad he speaks and says words.
Scour!
What is that?
Never seen anything like it.
It's my new toy.
It's not an igniter.
It's not an igniter, it's a whole flippin'
It's our turn now.
Evangelion-inspired beast.
Shite.
Oh, I'm being targeted. Oh, guard, right. Guarding will decrease damage and prevent weaknesses from being exploited.
What's that?
So we got this here too.
Take this.
You guys take on. Oh. I'm hurted. During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage your party delivers and receive depending on their position. Yeah, this has the whole front row does more damage, takes more damage, and back row does less damage, takes less damage, where your support would be. During battle, you can change your formation by moving up and down to move party members between the rows.
Let's go.
Should probably heal instead. You guys got this. I trust in you. It's the boys at work right now.
Seeker! Wind!
Take this! Let's do this!
Blast! Being targeted. Can I just take him out?
Something's coming! Watch out!
No, we can just take him out. He's gonna need another turn. If there's something that lets you increase drop rate, no matter how minuscule in the long term, they'll take it. I understand completely, though. Oh man, Sumo is also not showing up on our left-hand chat. So I don't know what's going on with my chat right now. Only some people appear to be showing up and others are not, and I can't figure out what the correlation is between that. If anybody has any idea what that is, please let me know. Mito's there, Rusty's not there, Boltmouse X was not there. Ronan in the Shadow, who raided with the with like Silver's crew, is there. It's just like random. Like half of them were showing and half of them were not. I don't know what that is.
No.
How would they have already mobilized a pursuit? Let me see to see. I'm the least of your worries at this point.
Let's hurry.
In any case, we should probably get moving.
All right.
Here we are. Looks so creepy. Guess you did say it was abandoned. The Crown Theocracy ordered it so. Haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear miners risking it all to come to this place, seeking the riches left within.
Hey.
Heavily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside?
Indeed.
You're not wrong there.
So?
Oh, he's here too. Hello. I will save. It's been a while. It's in fact been like another hour and a half since I saved. Oops.
Wait a second.
I know this part though. Bunch of shady miners in there, right? We'd be safe around them? Most of the same miners who worked there before the closure. Besides, yeah, actually this area is not very long, so we're gonna get to the next like main battle fairly quick.
Let's go.
As far as I recall. And it's after the main fight in this place that I have no more knowledge of what happens.
However,
Are you sure there are people working in here? That disquieting stillness you feel? Those are the instincts alerting you that there's bloodlust in the air. Judging by the people who are after us, then it's likely.
Stop! Don't move! Don't you dare move!
As I thought, we've walked right into an ambush. They've got us at a disadvantage, catching us in this narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back now. It's no use. The entrance is already barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately. You got nowhere to run. And if you don't comply, then the Minus Slayer will pay price for your insolence.
Wait.
Stroke with the but no. They're well aware of our predicaments. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. It appears we stepped through a whole damn conspiracy. We have no choice. We'll fight our way through. Except they're too weak for me now.
No choice but to cut through them.
Yeah, this was really quick because I remember I could just like swipe right through them.
can't believe this.
Oh, that's previous. Sorry.
They saw us. Fire down, everyone.
Through. Item? Some scrap metal? We can sell scrap metal. We're a plucky fellow. We can just sell the stuff that we get. The miner.
Hey, are you alright?
I told you. I didn't see no deserters. Please. Don't kill me.
Well, he's already done for.
Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us. Oh, come on, let's move.
Oh boy.
What are you doing?
I can't believe this.
Stop right there!
That's all okay. We can relax for now.
Someone was asking if the next boss is as far as I got. Yep, that was as far as I got. After that boss, I had to pack it up and get my stuff out.
Wait.
Which is pretty crazy. Like, the whole venue was way too fancy. Sitting on the nicest chair while playing this game. I wish I could show more of that, but I was only able to take so many pictures. Oh, it's this guy.
Find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard! You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the Kingdom's Guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters die. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
Glad the lip syncing can sync up very well, too.
You refused. Wait, then you were the one who... 7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Well, yes, that might have been a name.
Such a...
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Oh, snap, everyone.
Me! You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
Oh, man. Here it is.
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
Welcome to the real world.
You call this real?
No, but...
Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you!
This is the moment where I was like, yes, this is the game that has really good voice acting.
This Leon Stroll de Halliatus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand!
Instantly iconic. And the boy follows it up with a sunrise stance. Amazing.
What is this? Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat.
Does the man not see that I transformed?
All I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it! Cover me!
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The Igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Oh, man.
I'll cut you down!
Let's stay calm.
Oh, we're gonna have to deal with these guys.
Come
huh?
forth, Royal Soul!
Take out the little mans first.
Let's go! By too much.
Now we can control Stroll. Oh, heck. Don't decrease his defense.
I tire of this. Warrior!
Get him out of here.
You'll die!
Vitus power! Wind!
Take this!
Then we got Greedus just kind of swinging his blade around.
Warrior! Hack and slash!
It's okay. We can
Still defense though. But we got two beat up lads with me right now. Does nothing. Doesn't even feel it.
I'll cut you down! Die already!
Take this!
Just want to see how much damage I would have done. It's so much less.
Die! No holding back!
Get him.
Hack and slash!
Get him.
Not done yet. Won't hold back!
Wind!
Here! Luis!
Basically a pushover. Oh, got a cactus uniform.
Okay.
Aw, yeah. Oh, 2 levels for it.
For greater heights.
Look at that. Leveled up luck immediately. We'll get an early lead on luck then.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
And then Stroll will just kind of level up on his own. You don't get to distribute stats for anyone unless you're the main character. It's just like an SMT game that way.
Impossible! Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him.
Yo, Eddie's on Twitch.
Really?
Twitch is telling you Kamala Harris is online? We should invite her to play Metaphor.
Just a fallen noble from the countryside.
You think she would enjoy Stroll?
Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
I say keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
Solution. You're already one of us.
You're already one of us.
Thank you. I'll remember this. Now, onward.
The proud noble, Stroll. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Together we stand.
Rank up. A new follower has been gained. I got the ping on my phone just now. Stroll is now following you. New way to harness his power. The heroic embodiment of the warrior from Stroll.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean? Huh? Wait, what?
Oh man, my mind's eye is opening again. He's like, where's my boots?
Hey,
Back here again.
where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey! You gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
Like how it says more or less. Is that are you making a joke of my name?
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy.
That is great tune, Middle Green.
Suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power.
Facing your anxiety.
Find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, you know. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second! Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me!
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always. But now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
They're so suddenly passionate. I do really like Gallica though. I want to say right.
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Like how you can't show them shaking hands because she's so tiny and small. But now you can study mage. Mage is stored in the elbow.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating.
Metaphorically
You
shaking
understand
hands.
what just happened.
Well done.
By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What? You mean Rias could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them.
Idiots on Twitch. Morgana was the magician. That's not Morgana. That's not the same voice that you hear Morgana. That was Cassandra Lee Morris. Gallica is voiced by Alejandra Reynoso. You may know her most recently as doing Liko from Pokemon Horizons. They sound very similar, so I wouldn't blame you for not getting that right. I thought it was her too at first.
This right here.
Oh boy, lineage chart of the archetypes I'm researching. There are many you've yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each you have your own charts. You will use your charts and assign the archetypes. Let's consider the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Grius' lineage. What should I make Grius then? I mean, he doesn't really strike me as the mage type, honestly, but that's the only one we don't have. Why is Stroll one level behind? Yeah, we have Seeker, Warrior. This chart shows the power connection of the archetypes. You can gain new archetype by selecting one and studying its powers. To study, you'll need Magla, the source of all magic. By drawing in the Magla within yourself, it will put a heavy burden on you. So yeah, we'll slowly earn Magla. That's like your currency to learn, like archetypes or jobs, if you want to call them jobs. It's essentially the job system that's in this game. You need to gather mag from your battles and other sources. Each character can study archetypes obtained through the story by selecting the corresponding icon on the tree. It consumes mag. Once a character has studied the archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channel archetype at no cost. So you can like switch it around and whatnot.
That means...
To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here you may achieve that through the study of archetypes and their deepest secrets. I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these. I was always curious what the heart does, but nothing happens. Except a bigger rumble on the controller.
This power.
Magic that just manifests itself from yearning. It is a thing born of the heart, that most resonant vessel in thee, which awakens with a roar. Thou art its speaker. 'Tis thy means to shout down thy fears, with a voice like thunder. The heroes of old perished, only possessing one. Yet this marks thee apart. Thou canst acquire and wield many. Who are you? This voice. I don't know. This is very mysterious. Nothing happens except that bit of dialogue when you click on that. We'll give Grius the warrior, probably.
I see. This right here.
This will be the archetype that the young nobleman recently awakened to. The warrior's domain is physical offense, by the way, of the weighty sword. Great sword. No utility or support outside of hard hits. It's basically just there for your DPS as well. I guess a tank as well, but mainly there to hit things.
All right.
500 mag is required.
Sure.
He's like, yeah, sure.
Of course.
Sure, we'll blow his mind right now. I shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch, Grius. Feel his resolve, and let a new soul dwell in his heart. Grius is like, am I having a stroke? A worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. That's what I need to do. I gotta temper my anxiety. I wish I had that ability. It's not easy to do.
What did you see?
Is this truly an archetype? This is the same magic I once strove for. I can't believe it's finally in my grasp. The warrior archetype has awakened.
I still have much to learn.
Changed equipment? Why did I get captain's uniform? Oh, I guess.
Fascinating.
I guess we'll find out. And we're free to experiment from here on out, but I think I'll leave them as they are right now. By talking to more in the academia and studying archetypes, you'll be able to unlock and use new archetypes. Some functions in the main menu are now available, such as change. Oh, the menu's available. Oh, baby. Royal virtues. You can check the status of your royal virtues, the qualities necessary in a king from the main menu. You can raise these virtues in many ways. I guess my social stats. First of all, the most important, hello. Cat.
That's a good kitty.
You can pet the cat in Metaphor ReFantazio. He's a big kitty, too. You don't usually see this kind of cat in the city, huh?
This cat, you see.
Cute, isn't he? I named him Plateau. He's the only solace I have since as I'm confined here. Looks like Plateau wants to give me something. Hero's incense.
That's a good boy.
He also gives you things. Looks like he's taking a shine to you. That's a valuable item, so do hold on to it. Mystical scrolls. Royal magic at the top.
That is...
The mages devise such intricate magic they commit the formula to scrolls in advance. Are you saying the king himself wrote this? Why would it be here of all places? I couldn't begin to tell you. Perhaps the previous king had his reasons for imprisoning me here after all. I would love to decipher its contents, but it will take a good amount of time. It's written in a script I've never laid eyes on before. But before you go, there's just one thing. Would you mind taking a look at the very end of the scroll?
What's this?
This drawing.
Take a look.
Indeed. It's no more than a mere simple illustration, but do you not think this bears some resemblance to the Seeker archetype? Got some, like, conquistador over here, you know? Mysteriously enough, all the language they're in, that is the one part I'm able to parse on the caption. It says Daniel, likely the name of a person, unmistakably so, though I could not begin to tell you why I feel so certain. So that is... bears a caption, mysteriously enough, oh, so that's... interesting. It's Daniel. A person's name. That's certain a mystery on top of an enigma. Makes you wonder what it says.
Adieu.
Sure, I'll try and figure out what this means. Oh, but yeah, right here, we get the menu. So people were saying how it kind of is a little confusing. I love how in the corner where it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's the same thing as in Persona 3 Reload. They're all the ones are numbered. Skill, and there's just every part of the body is like emphasized here. The hand, the head, the waist for items. This is the main character's waist without the white coat on. Equipments, well, it just shows us. Calica has her own equipment. Fairy clothes, fairy pin, fairy charm. Man, a fairy's charm must be like a little tiny bead. I love how they're also slightly moving too. That painterly look is so nice. Followers. Only got a few so far. There's a lot. There's a lot of room for followers. And room for more. Well, no pun intended. there's more than beyond more. Where's my feathered cap? I'm sorry, I don't have one. I'll have to get one soon. Apparently. Quest. Save the... This is my only quest right now. Save the prince from the death's curse. Calendar? Yeah, we've got a calendar, by the way. 5 days in a week in this world. Flames Day, Waters Day, Arbor's Day, Metals Day, and Idol's Day. I guess that's their Sunday, Idol's Day. Man, 5-day weeks? It's crazy. Months are just by numbers. But yeah, there's like a calendar of events happening. So in 5 days is the royal funeral. The mourning period will end about 2 weeks after. Well, 2 of this world's weeks after. Yeah, Forgiveness Day. I don't know what that is. But it's interesting that this game runs on a calendar system. Memoriam for all your information that you need to know, just in case, if you want to learn on Gallica. And system. Well, I like how they have a little bit of a side caption. Make ready, forge bonds, render aid. Let me save again. We're gonna wrap up soon. Let me just leave here and chat. We're gonna, funny enough, we're gonna end right where the period of my demo ended, way back then.
Do make yourself at home.
Listen.
Does this worry you?
Do you want to know about cats? About that cat in particular. I'm afraid he's a mystery to me too, dear as he is. When I awoke in this place, he was already here.
That's a good boy.
But he eases my mind. Petting him helps this place feel less lonely. Indeed, I feel as if I've known him all my life, for whatever reason. Oh, I wish I had a cat. Maybe I'll name him Plateau. Depends. What's this? Oh, this is all the information you need to know if you're uncertain how the game works. But I pretty much read as much of this as I could previously. Weapons, reinforcements, archetypes do not realize their full potential on individual strength alone. They must account for attack, support, recovery, teamwork, and formation. So yeah, you basically want to have a... This is just telling you need to have a good balance. in your formations. Things that you'll know from these kind of games. You want like an attacker, a supporter, a mage, someone for defense, just variety.
My young friend,
You're
you are
truly
truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you. To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
Brendan with the 26 months saying, hey buddy, hello, how's it going? Thank you for coming by and saying hello. We've been doing the demo for Metaphor. I'm almost at the end of today's session. I'm probably going to play this again very soon so that we can continue the demo. I wish I started on Tuesday so I don't have to wait till next Tuesday to continue, but what can you do?
After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
That whole line of next time we meet, it'll be of your own volition. It's just like straight out of Persona, Velvet Room.
Where are we?
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Trance?
I was in my mind palace. There was another man and cat there.
This whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
We learned about the job system. Amazing.
Awakened it? But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
Old man's like,
Look,
who are you
in all
people?
honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... Fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
Can I give instructions to your allies during battle? Well, now I can actually control all three of them too.
We've 5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
Look!
What's up?
Oh. Yeah, that's like that. Oh, okay, yeah. That's exactly when I stopped playing, and I didn't get. That's when I didn't see this little ghostly apparition of our friend Moore.
Huh?
Moore? Is that a person? I see no one there. No one else really sees him? Maybe we're the only ones that can go to that room. Oi, oi! You lot alright? Hello.
Pardon?
I saw a dead miner and assumed he'd be in some accident, but looking at it now, that isn't the case at all. Are you okay? I'm still in one piece. Didn't run into any monsters neither.
Is that true?
How'd you get in here unarmed? Sir, the entrance and exit were still locked by soldiers. I didn't see anyone. Only one I saw was that pasty little fellow who looked like some kind of general. You mean Klinger? You let them splay out over there.
Huh?
What? He's gone.
Damn it.
We have to go after him. It'd be bad for us if he returned. Oh, he's still alive. Thought we slit his neck. No, he's...
Sure.
We didn't really finish him off, did we? Let's leave him be for now. It's not like we can go back to the military either, after what he said to us. I have no idea what this is all about, but I'm relieved. I was worried everyone would be dead in here. I'm gonna be around for a while. If you need anything, you know who to ask. Thanks. Okay, so yeah, whenever we see more, we can just go straight back to the academia. Use that to see what level other players were at and what party formations they use when they clear the dungeon you were challenging. That's what the networking is for. When selecting information to review, you can also change your party's formation to reflect on other players. Huh, so... he got one over us, didn't he? So just like in those games, you press down on the pad and you get to see what else is here. So these are fellow people's levels and their formations. So looks like everyone either made Grius a warrior or a mage. This one made main character into a warrior. Oh, you can see their names too. I wonder if I'll see any of your names on here. Chicken! On hard as well. On what difficulty level they're using. That's interesting. Can't let Klinger get away. He won't get away. I know there's no time for relentless pursuit, but this doesn't sit well with me. Above all, the mission is our priority right now. We must reach Grand Trad before the royal funeral. If Louis is the mastermind behind all this, there's only one thing for me to accomplish. He must be assassinated. I'll do everything I can to make that happen. I'll continue to count on you. Alrighty, well, I guess we'll properly save right here then. Save complete. Am I like a lower level than I should be? Everyone is like 2 levels higher than me. That was nearly it for me.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, got dragged and all. Is there more dungeon? I wonder if there is more. Maybe I could just grind a little bit before I come back. Considering you're apologizing, I guess you aren't the bad guys. See why Klinger stooped to having hostages as bait. Worthless captain, but he certainly had an eye for new recruits. Surefire tactic against your like. I am honestly ashamed. You're not passing through these caves, are you? You best turn back now if so. Something nasty in the air lately. The gelatinoses jiggling around in here. They're not just little jellies anymore. They're downright dangerous. Try chasing them away, but a blade doesn't do much to them. Fire's our best shot. We're getting someone with an igniter to blast them. There used to be so many of them around. Now there's so many that we might never clear them out. This is a right monster's den these days. All I'm saying, it's a long way to the other end of the mountain. No man can get through that unscathed. But... oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably just grind up a bit to get to that level. I obviously won't go to anything story related afterwards, but we'll see. Or I'll just grab this now. Grand iron. What do you have to say?
Hi.
I wouldn't go any further if I were you. Mining areas felt strange lately. Not just monsters. There's some dangerous magma crystal that mesmerizes them, or so others claim. I thought it was mere superstition, but either way, it's not normal. Just be on your guard. What if I just look a little further then? What's in here? Or just take a peek. Or just take, oh, he's jelly. Uncanny feeling in the air.
This place.
Is it always like this? This would be a completely mundane mine shaft, no different from the others. This is what the miner was talking about before. Something about the interior of this place being unusual. Assassinating Louis is our top priority. Do not forget that. Prepare yourselves now, for we'll have no time to rest until we're through here. Mind their numbers, watch your health. Oh, you have auto recovery options too.
Be careful.
Is this?
All right, how's that?
Fine work.
Okay, let's get this all we've got.
Ew. They're so goopy. Gelatinos. It's. I want to say it with an accent.
With one strike.
Oh, right. Forgot I used to use magic on these guys.
Still up? In the name of... Are you prepared?
Oh, wait, we don't have fire. We don't have a mage.
They die hard.
Let's see here. What can we do then? I'm the only source of magic we got.
Please.
Oh, I like how Gallica kind of just hangs out on top of whoever's turn it is.
Slash! Time to end this.
Freedom, let's go.
Can't be slashy.
Wind.
A tough one. Tough one. Not bad. If I say
Listen, I'm just feeling out the dungeon right now. I'm just feeling it out.
Go on, finish the job.
That settles that.
Oh, snap.
That'll do it. Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
What is that? What is... I fear to ask what's hanging from its neck.
We're down. Now's
Right.
Scroll. I don't know. Are we gonna get demonetized already? We need to delete you from this screen, sir.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
I see the monster design in this game where it's, oops. I don't want to fight this thing. They're as powerful and memorable as ever. What?
Blades ready, lad.
As Eddie's saying,
It's okay.
that design's nuts.
More of them? Are there? Come
Oh
on,
god, I really screwed us over, didn't I? By engaging. Whoops. I still have my button configuration confused from beforehand.
New possibilities.
Tarokaja! I heard of that skill before. It increases attack for 3 turns.
Looks like it's not safe yet. Stay alert.
Or so they say.
Very impressive.
Oh no, there's more of this guy.
Watch out. We've been spotted.
Hold on.
What now?
BRB, somebody is a knocking. That was my little sister. She needs someone to sign for doing their homework. I would very easily just keep on playing if I'm not careful. Oh, I can't save here. Uh-oh. Let's go back real quick. And I gotta eat something as well. Okay, we're in a safe spot. Okay. Now we'll stop for real. I will very easily keep playing if I'm not careful. Save complete. Okay. Let's see. Who's jamming right now? Let's take a look real quick. Stacy just got burned as a negative Joker in Balatro. I need to play more of that. I got so distracted with Zelda and other games that were coming out, Astrobot, all that stuff got me so distracted from playing this. Let me see real quick. Who are we following right now? Will I be playing this on Tuesday? Yes. Hopefully I will get through the rest of the demo on Tuesday. I stopped a lot here to explain a lot of things and whatnot, but hopefully we'll be going a little bit more swiftly next time. So let's see here. I will set up a raid with one of our peoples. Wait, who's on right now? Alrighty, y'all. A friend from one of our Discord channels, Salt Queen, is playing Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, so I'm gonna go send you over there right now. But thank you all for joining, watching this first few hours of Metaphor ReFantazio. I love the game. And now we've officially reached the point where this whole stream was stuff I've experienced before, and now we're gonna enter and by the next stream all the stuff I haven't seen before, so that'll be very interesting. So I'll also try to fix the Twitch chat not working up here in the corner. I don't know why this is having issues over here with some people. Let me know if for some of you, do you show up on chat on other streams? I read during stream that it's possible that some people are shadow banned and Twitch doesn't tell them about it, and I don't think that's the case for everyone here, but I don't know. There's some weird issues with this. I'll try to refresh everything that I've done with this chat, but hopefully I don't have to do too much for it. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you soon, probably tomorrow for GVG Cast. I missed last week because I had a lot of family stuff happening on the same day, but I should be able to catch you at the usual time tomorrow. So yeah, that's pretty much all the stuff. Thank you for helping me name our son Lucian. He's our boy now, and we'll see more of him on Tuesday. So until then, take care everybody, till we meet again.